In today's fast-paced world, we often find ourselves seeking guidance and perspective. What if I told you some of the most profound life advice comes from a civilization that thrived thousands of years ago? The ancient Romans left behind a treasure trove of wisdom on how to live with purpose, character, and resilience. Join me as we explore timeless insights that remain as relevant today as in the days of the Caesars. Part 1. On Virtus. The Romans prized the quality of virtus, encompassing courage, integrity, and moral strength. As the philosopher Seneca wrote, "No man is free who is a slave to his own desires. True freedom and nobility were achieved by mastering one's appetites and acting with honor. Think of a time you resisted temptation to take the high road, that is your inner virtues. When faced with ethical dilemmas, large or small, let your highest character be your North Star. Act in a way that you could look back on with pride, not shame. Nurturing your virtues builds unshakable self-respect and inspires others to be their best selves." Part 2. On Stoicism. The great Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius was also a philosopher who left behind powerful advice for overcoming adversity. In his meditations, he observed, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Aurelius advocated the practice of Stoicism, which taught that while we cannot always control what happens to us, we can control our mindset and responses. When misfortune strikes, we can choose to be dragged down by negativity or to face the challenge with courage, resourcefulness, and even optimism. Think of a setback that initially felt devastating. Now, reflect on how you grew from it. Embracing obstacles as opportunities to learn and prove your mettle can revolutionize your perspective. With practice, you will come to see that external circumstances cannot shake your inner peace and poise. Part 3. On Carpe Diem. The poet Horace famously coined the phrase carpe diem, or seize the day. He urged, "While we're talking, envious time is fleeing, seize the day, put no trust in the future." The Romans understood the preciousness of each moment and the importance of living fully here and now. Ask yourself, if this were my last day on earth, what would matter most? Let your mortality sharpen your priorities and pursuit of what makes your spirit come alive. Invest in experiences over accumulating objects. Express your feelings to loved ones instead of assuming there will be a tomorrow. Dive headlong into meaningful work and leave a legacy you'll be proud of. Your time is finite. Spend it on what lights you up inside. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "It is not death a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live." Seize your days with joyful urgency and pour your best self into every waking hour. Closing thoughts. The ancient Romans grappled with the same big questions we still ponder today. What does it mean to live a good life? How can we handle hardships with grace? Where should we direct our finite energy? Across the centuries, their insights continue to light our way. Remember, you have the power to sculpt your character, shape your mindset, and spend your days on what sets your soul ablaze. When in doubt, look to your inner virtues and let it guide you true. Face life's ups and downs with a resilient, stoic outlook, transforming obstacles into fuel for your strength and growth. Time is fleeting, so fill your hours with experiences and deeds that will make your heart swell with quiet pride in your final moments. In the end, the wisdom of the Romans is not so much about how to gain superficial success or status, but about how to deeply and authentically thrive. By living your values with integrity, bravely playing the hand you're dealt, and seizing your days with passion and purpose, you can indeed achieve what the poet Virgil called a life well spent. Here's to embracing ancient wisdom to make the most of our precious modern lives.